Garrett T caps.
Yes.
It's a bit funny, but that the Belgian guy, a guy from, like I said, Roots Time, a Dutch music website, has to introduce a guy from the USA. But
yeah.
I'm very happy.
That's cool. I'm happy
Thank
too.
you for the opportunity and thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank
you for your time.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me start making it easy for everybody by asking you, who is Mr. Garrett T. Caps? And let me start and you can complete it. I found something about you.
Oh, all right, cool.
You're from San Antonio.
I am.
Texas.
San Antonio, Texas.
Somewhere there, when this is Texas, but I lost the part I see, but throw something from there.
Yes, where the red star is.
Yeah.
Is that it's a dot.
Yeah, you are from what they call Dog Sam County.
Oh, what?
Dog Sam County.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You did knew him, no?
Did I know him?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I did not. I've never met Doug Sam, unfortunately.
When you Google San Antonio, you always meet that guy. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
why,
he's the guy.
In the next year, it will be your name. I'm sure about that.
That's cool.
Second thing I found about you, you're a singer-songwriter, a roots artist.
Yes.
What must you add or add to complete the story? Who are you?
Well, I'm a San Antonio born and bred guy that likes making rock and roll and writing songs about my life. And sometimes that comes out as a typical kind of progressive country Texas folk song. Sometimes it's just straight rock and roll. And then it just depends how we produce it in the studio a lot of times, or how we play it live.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of stuff other than music, but music is my number one passion.
Yeah. When did you knew that you wanted to become a musician? Was it something because of the environment or the family or?
Yeah, I mean,
destination. I don't know.
My parents love music, and there's some talent on my mom's side. She played piano. My father loved all sorts of the 70s, 60s rock and roll and country from Austin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know when I decided to do that, but it was a very long time ago. Yeah. I grew up playing drums, actually. So writing songs isn't the first thing I learned. I started writing songs like probably 7 or 8 years ago, and I started seriously writing songs like maybe five years ago.
Oh, that's not so long.
So it hasn't been too long. But I've been comfortable enough to release music.
Okay.
So now, like, the progression of my songwriting can be documented.
About your releases later on, but who are you influenced by? Who are your big examples, I call?
I'm a huge, Steve Earle fan. He's from Utrecht, Texas, outside of San Antonio, which is awesome. I grew up listening to a lot of rock and roll. Some of the more essential albums that I listened to were like Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers, Beggar's Banquet, Jethro Tull, Aqualung.
Aqualung.
Yeah. One of the only progressive.
He was last year in Belgium.
Yeah.
He's still kicking.
Yeah. One of the only progressive rock bands I truly enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of rock and roll and stuff like that was like, especially like more of the stuff from 60s and 70s was a big influence on me. And then in America, growing up on the radio in the 90s, kind of like this weird post-Nirvana thing, there's a lot of like kind of alternative country on the radio. Like there's that band Jacob Dylan, the Wallflowers. They have a T-Bone Burnett produced record, Bringing Down the Horse, which came out in like 1997 or 1998, and it had a smash hit, One Headlight, and I didn't even know I was listening to country music or like alternative country music at the time. And I knew every lyric to every song on that album.
You brought out 2 albums. That's your not your.
This is my new one.
That's not your last one, but your latest one.
The latest one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one. The first one was in 2016. Pilos, Lonely Hipsters.
Correct.
The second one, In the Shadow, again.
In the Shadows again.
2 albums, but 2 different results. 2 different, I call it outputs.
Totally.
Two totally different albums
Yeah.
from the same artist. How is that possible? What's
Well, it's a constant progression. The songs on the first
I
album.
think the first one is more rock and roll.
Totally.
Totally rock and roll.
Totally.
Rock
And the
roll.
rock and roll comes easiest.
Come
A
on,
lot
was
of
the
the
first time.
times. Today we played more of a rock and roll set. But basically, I write the songs. Sometimes I know exactly how they're going to sound on the record. But when it came to writing the new one, so the first one, it's like a very naturally produced country rock and roll thing. We've been playing those live for a while.
Okay,
With the Lonely Hipsters was the band that I
Let
had.
me go a little bit deeper on the latest one.
Yeah.
In the Shadow again,
Uh-huh.
but the title, why did you put the again?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. But
The addition, you put it, I don't know the English or the American.
I write down a lot of notes on ideas for songs. And I was trying to search for a name of a song that I'd written a melody to, and I had In the Shadows,
In the
parentheses,
Shadow
again. And I don't know exactly how that happened, but thematically, it's like the song could just be In the Shadows, but it seems like we're always in the shadows again. So it could be either or.
Either or. I understand. Did you make the album that you wanted to make?
Yeah, it was really hard to make this record for a lot of reasons. And I'm really happy people have enjoyed it because I got a lot more cool stuff on the way.
You had the songs, no? Yeah?
Yeah, I've got a ton of new songs.
The problem was choosing the right songs, or
Yes,
no? Yeah?
totally. This album, we tried very hard to push boundaries because I've befriended some experimental musicians
Yeah.
in town, and we collaborate all the time. We don't play live all the time, but this one had a lot of older songs that I'd written that, like, how do we fit in like the ambience, or like how do we make it a little more different than just what someone would normally do
Yeah.
with these kind of songs.
That you can say that we normally do, because
Yeah.
there are some, I can say strange ideas, but in the on the album you're playing the flight director.
Yes.
Yes.
The flight director. This whole thing, yeah.
You got a mission. They call it NASA country. So, can I say that you're the new Alan Shepard, or the new Major Tom, or
Sure. You totally can say that.
ground control? This is Major Caps.
Yes.
That sounds great.
That works for me.
Yeah. But that was the idea that you had in your head to do the album.
Yes. And we're
Do special things.
yeah, I'm hoping, like, as time goes on and my songwriting progresses, to like do like the next NASA country record is going to be a little more far out, and then I'm going to have another album that's showcasing the songs, in a more straightforward fashion. I'm hoping that as people continue to listen to my music, they understand where I'm coming from.
Did you got reactions on your idea of the space and the whole?
When I recorded this record, my only intentions were to put everything I had into it. I'm not a full time, like I wasn't doing it full time, especially at that time. It was just like for the sake of the art form, and the response has been really amazing. I didn't know that was going to happen.
No strange reactions, or no stupid remarks now.
I mean, the people that like it love it. That's what, the people that don't get it
I did
don't
love it.
say much to me.
I did love it.
So
It wasn't a usual country or roots album. It was a guy who put something more in it.
for sure. And there's a lot more on the way.
That was great.
For sure.
Great. I had to read, I got the album from my chief, he's sitting on the left here.
Oh yeah.
He got me the album, please write a review. I did it.
Nice.
It was in Dutch, but may I tell you what I wrote about some songs?
Yeah, absolutely.
About Go Home.
Uh-huh.
You know the song? I think
Yeah.
so.
I know that song.
It's a song about ups and downs, is that right?
Yeah, for sure. It is.
It is. But there are two strange songs on the album. Two, I call it, maybe it's not the right word, intermezzos.
Uh-huh.
Small things
Right.
between two numbers.
Yeah.
One of them is Can You Harness the Lights?
Can you harness the light? Yes.
Yeah.
And
There you say something behind when the music is going on in the short time. You are that messages or what are you telling us?
like what? Oh, I think
in the
that's
first
in
one.
the,
Can
the
you,
first
can,
one.
Yeah, can you
The
harness?
Horizon.
Yeah.
The Horizon's the one.
Oh,
where
sorry. That's first Horizon. In Horizon, in the second one, you just
it's
play.
just guitar. Yeah.
But-
The
but
Horizon.
Why, what's the meaning of the first one?
It's
You-
about
is
trying
that-
to be positive, and just believing in yourself and living in the present. It sounds cliche, but sometimes I've learned when I listen to music that says that, like one day I'll think it's corny, and then one day I really need to hear something like that.
Yeah.
And then when I hear something like that at that time, like it's important. So hopefully people can feel good from listening to it.
And then there is the last song.
Trouble's Calling.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
very long song. I think that's real the space music.
Yeah, because
That
the
you want
ending
to
was
do,
like a
yeah.
big deal.
You start and then it goes.
Yeah. And I wrote that song as like I heard like Crazy Horse playing it in my head, but the way that we mutated it and stuff, it like dissolves into outer space. And that's what has been really cool about working with the people that I worked with on this record, is that we can do that.
Do you play that song also on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah. And not a difficult song? Because it's a kind of feeling that you have to put on to the
Yeah.
public.
The thing about the band on this record, which this is all independent music.
Yeah.
So like I don't have a manager telling me what to do and stuff. It's just like we're doing it. Like the band on this record, we've turned into it's a collective of visual and musical artists that have careers of their own, and it makes the magic happen when it's there. We just can't all get together all the time.
Yeah, the way together. Yeah.
So I'm hopefully I can bring them out here soon enough. But we do play Trouble's Calling live when we do it, and when we do play live, it's like way more experimental.
Yeah.
It's a little more krautrocky,
Yeah.
which is something that a kind of music that
More
I
grooves, more
just like transcendental
transcendental.
jam kind of stuff.
Okay, you are the songwriter of most of the songs.
Yeah, I borrow a song from someone from time to time, but I pretty much write all of them.
Do you think that songwriting is something as a weight or a discharge that you
Yes, totally.
totally?
Especially as it's therapeutic in every way.
Because everybody is waiting for you. The band is calling you. Hey, do you have new songs? When are we going to do something new?
Yeah, I mean, bands and stuff are waiting for the songs, but I like squeeze time in to just write a song because getting the words out with the melody, like, I love doing that.
Yeah.
So I have a ton of songs, and they're new songs, a lot of new songs that I write because of situations I'm in my life, just like most songwriters.
So we can expect a third album.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more music on the way. I'm just trying to figure out the right way to release it.
So I can say that we are happy guys.
Yes. Totally.
You're, I think, a rather young guy when I'm compared with us, but do you have still open points, open items on your I want to do list, or call it a bucket list? Things that you surely once want to do?
The only thing I want to do is
coming to Belgium? No. Please?
Drink more Jupiter. No.
Oh, Jupiter. You have to try. I told you already once.
And this one.
Yeah, I'll drink. Only thing I want to do is drink a Leffe. Is that how you say it? Leffe.
Yeah, Leffe. Good.
No, the only thing I really want to do, besides like, the one thing I know is going to make me happy for sure, is write songs I believe in, record them and play them the way I want to, and to keep doing that, because that's like the way my life works. And like, if I follow the music, like all of my personal life and everything, like it comes with it. If I don't follow the music, then I feel lost, and everything else is lost. And
yeah, I understand. Yeah,
it's what needs to be done for me, at least.
I ask you a lot about music, but what keeps you busy outside of music? Do you have things that you do in your free time?
Yeah, I mean, I still work.
Don't say drink, because I must.
I work like in the Central Texas and South Texas area. I book a lot of bands. I help with venues. I'm opening a cool honky tonk in San Antonio with some people that run a bar, and I just book the bands and run the production and everything. So it all goes into the follow the music kind of thing. Like, I can make money off of music, not just from playing it, but from like supporting it. And that's what it's all about. Texas has a huge culture for the kind of music that I love. So that's cool.
But also in San Antonio.
And also here.
Yeah, we drove about 2 hours to come to this festival. So
yeah, y'all got a lot more awesome.
Europe is not so big or so, but we do that. I have a last question, but before I ask you that question, are there things that I forgot to ask you, or that you yourself wanted to add? It's no free promotion time. Please, you can do whatever you want.
All right.
Why should we buy the album? Maybe you should say that.
You should buy the album because I was born in San Antonio.
San Antonio. Texas.
Texas. And I think you'll dig it, whoever you are.
Okay. My last question. What did you learn about yourself by being a musician from your own music?
I've learned that I'm influenced by a lot of people, and I like to try and be like those people, but you can't be like those people. You can only be yourself.
That was my remark to you. You must be yourself.
Yeah.
Also as a musician.
For sure. And musically, I'm not a huge chops player. I just play it the way I can. So.
Okay.
You played yesterday in the casino in Sinterklaas.
With
how was your concert?
It was great. It was with Ian Segal.
Yeah, the great Ian Segal, yeah.
You played before.
We played before, totally.
I got today a short message from somebody who was there on the show.
Oh yeah.
And she wrote he was hilarious.
Oh good.
What do you call it?
Yes.
Great.
Cool. I'm glad that she liked it.
She liked it a lot. So, Mr. Garrett T. Caps, that were my questions. I thank you for your time.
Great.
I thank you for this opportunity, and I would say have a good time in Holland, because we are playing some more concerts, I think.
Oh yeah, we got like 10 more.
Yeah. Thank you a lot, man.
Awesome. When is this coming out on the